Hi students, welcome back and welcome to lesson 10 for our new students. I am Julia, your online English teacher, and today together we are going to be discovering the present simple of verbs. Some of my students like to call it positive present simple. What does that mean? That means we're going to look at more verbs than the verb to be. So far we've looked at very few verbs. Today we're going to start looking at more verbs in the present simple or simple present in the positive form, so in the affirmative form. No negative forms, no question forms for today. We're just going to focus exclusively on conjugating our verbs that are regular. So we've selected some regular verbs. When you're ready to move on, we will look at irregular verbs, but not for today. We're just going to do a few verbs, and I would really like you to practice, use all the vocabulary, all the grammar that you've seen so far to start making some longer, more detailed, more complex sentences. You've already seen possessive pronouns, possessive adjectives, adverbs, question words. So you can already start having a lot of fun with syntax, with sentence structure. Okay, well, as usual, don't forget, do not skip any of the stages of the lesson. You will obviously have your favourite sections. Some people love the dialogue, others love the grammar, and so they tend to skip certain sections. I don't recommend that. So please follow the rigorous structure of each lesson. Do try and watch the dialogue a few times, with subtitles, without subtitles, in English, in your mother tongue. Then you move on to the vocabulary. Same thing, it can just be a dictation exercise where you don't look and you just write, and then you work on spelling. Or you can read everything and just mimic the pronunciation and try and work on your enunciation, on your general way of pronouncing, okay? Once you've done that, you then have the theory of grammar. Theory by itself can be a little dry, so look at it and see how you can use it. Try and create your own sentences always. Bring it back to your reality, how you can use it. The Q&A is a little dynamic dialogue just to review everything in a different context, so vocabulary and grammar. And then we will coincide again for our recap video, so the recap section of the video, where I will tutor you on various aspects which I generally draw from the lesson. Alright, so I'll let you study and I will see you a little later. Bye for now.
Welcome to Dialogue 10.
I like to travel.
You travel by plane a lot. We travel by train. They travel by motorbike. He prefers to travel by car. She prefers to travel by motorbike.
In London, I like to travel by tube, metro, subway. When she goes on holiday, she likes to fly. Peter likes to drive. He can drive a motorcycle. We set off tomorrow. We go on holiday.
We need a holiday because we work a lot.
Every day we commute to go to work. It is not cheap.
You arrive at work together. He likes traveling.
There is always traffic, so I go to the station on my motorbike. I go to the airport. There is a train station and a metro station there. If you have little luggage, planes are not expensive. It is relaxing on the plane. The roads are too crowded.
Welcome to Dialogue 10.
I like to travel.
You travel by plane a lot. We travel by train. They travel by motorbike. He prefers to travel by car. She prefers to travel by motorbike.
In London, I like to travel by tube, metro, subway. When she goes on holiday, she likes to fly. Peter likes to drive. He can drive a motorcycle. We set off tomorrow. We go on holiday.
We need a holiday because we work a lot.
Every day we commute to go to work. It is not cheap.
You arrive at work together. He likes traveling.
There is always traffic, so I go to the station on my motorbike. I go to the airport. There is a train station and a metro station there. If you have little luggage, planes are not expensive. It is relaxing on the plane. The roads are too crowded.
Vocabulary Lesson 10. Listen and repeat.
Today's vocabulary.
To travel by.
To travel by.
To travel by plane.
To travel by plane.
To travel by train.
To travel by train.
To travel by motorbike.
To travel by motorbike.
To travel by car.
To travel by car.
To travel by metro.
To travel by metro.
To travel by subway.
To travel by subway.
Tube, metro, subway.
Tube, metro, subway.
To fly.
To fly.
To set off.
To set off.
To go on holiday.
To go on holiday.
To need.
To need.
To commute.
To commute.
To go to work.
To go to work.
To arrive.
To arrive.
To like.
To like.
He likes to travel.
He likes to travel.
He likes traveling.
He likes traveling.
The traffic.
The traffic.
The airport.
The airport.
The station.
The station.
The train station.
The train station.
The metro station.
The metro station.
Luggage.
Luggage.
The roads.
The roads.
Crowded.
Crowded.
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
Expensive.
Expensive.
Cheap.
Cheap.
To finish.
To finish.
To study.
To study.
Homework.
Homework.
That is all for today. Vocabulary Lesson 10. Listen and repeat.
Today's vocabulary.
To travel by.
To travel by.
To travel by plane.
To travel by plane.
To travel by train.
To travel by train.
To travel by motorbike.
To travel by motorbike.
To travel by car.
To travel by car.
To travel by metro.
To travel by metro.
To travel by subway.
To travel by subway.
Tube. Metro. Subway.
Tube. Metro. Subway.
To fly.
To fly.
To set off.
To set off.
To go on holiday.
To go on holiday.
To need.
To need.
To commute.
To commute.
To go to work.
To go to work.
To arrive.
To arrive.
To like.
To like.
He likes to travel.
He likes to travel.
He likes traveling.
He likes traveling.
The traffic.
The traffic.
The airport.
The airport.
The station.
The station.
The train station.
The train station.
The metro station.
The metro station.
Luggage.
Luggage.
The roads.
The roads.
Crowded.
Crowded.
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
Expensive.
Expensive.
Cheap.
Cheap.
To finish.
To finish.
To study.
To study.
Homework.
Homework.
That is all for today.
Welcome to Grammar Practice Free English course Online 10. Today's grammar points. The positive form of the present simple or simple present. How to conjugate verbs in the present simple. We have to add an S to the third person singular, he, she, it. For example, I eat cheese, he eats cheese. To like, present simple. I like, you like, he likes, she likes, it likes, we like, you like, they like. To speak, present simple. I speak, you speak, he speaks, she speaks, it speaks, we speak, you speak, they speak. To work, present simple. I work, you work, he works, she works, it works, we work, you work, they work. To travel, present simple. I travel, you travel, he travels, she travels, it travels. We travel, you travel, they travel. Be careful as some verbs change spelling with the third person singular, he, she, it. Verb plus es. I finish, he finishes, she finishes, it finishes. I go, he goes, she goes, it goes. I do, he does, she does, it does. Verb ending in a consonant plus y, we remove the y and add ies. I fly, he, she, it flies. I study, he, she studies. Certain verbs are also conjugated totally differently. For instance, to do. I do, you do, he, she, it does. We do, you do, they do. To be, I am, you are, you're, he is, he's, she is, she's, it is, it's, we are, we're, you are, you're, they are, they're. To have, I have, I've, you have, you've, he, she, it has, we have, we've, you have, you've, they have, they've. Can, I can, you can, he, she, it can, we can, you can, they can. That's it for today.
Welcome to questions and answers. Read out loud the answer.
Can we travel by plane?
No, but we can travel by train.
Can we go on holiday?
No, we cannot go on holiday.
You prefer trains or planes?
I prefer trains.
Is it cheap?
No, it is not cheap, it is expensive.
Are the roads crowded?
No, the roads are not crowded.
Are you at work?
No, I am not at work, I am at home.
Why are you at home?
Because I have no work today.
Are they commuting to work?
Yes, they are commuting to work.
Is there traffic?
Yes, there is always traffic.
He travels by plane.
Yes, he traveled by plane.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's do a recap together of lesson 10. Now this lesson is very dense. It has a load of vocabulary of transport and travel. So in this video we're going to do a mix of grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation and sentence structure. So let's start off with the correct preposition to use when talking about transport or travel. So if I say, for example, I travel, I will use the preposition by. If I use the verb go, I might use on or in. Let's look at the details. I travel by plane, by train, by car, by motorbike or by bike. To travel by. If I say go, I will use a different preposition or different prepositions. I go in my car, on my bike, on my motorbike. I will also go on the train, on a plane. So watch out there, different prepositions. We're going to use on or in. So get some practice, write those sentences down and repeat them in front of a mirror. Become comfortable with sentence structure. Some more words, lots of new words. So let's look at more words related to transport and travel. We have the word commute. I commute. Traffic. There is a lot of traffic. Luggage. Be careful. We don't say luggages. There's no plural. It's luggage. Where is my luggage? My luggage is heavy. And here's a little vocabulary for you. Here in this dialogue, we say metro because metro is very generic. We say the metro and people understand. But if you're going to London, for example, you'll hear the word tube. If you say, where's the metro? They'll understand. But we generally say, where is the tube? Where is the tube station? I travel by tube. I am on the tube. So that's the word in London, or let's say in England or the UK even. But if you travel to New York, if you go to the States, you'll see the word subway. So if you say, where's the tube? They'll look at you and think, well, what are you talking about? Where is the metro? They might understand more. But if you say subway, then you're speaking their language. Where is the subway? The subway station is over there. I travel the subway. I go by subway. So look at that. You've got metro, tube and subway. And they all mean the same, but try and adapt your vocabulary. As you may have noticed, I speak British English, but when there is a difference, I will highlight it so that you can learn whichever you prefer, more American English or more British English, or at least you will become aware of those differences. This dialogue also contains a few adjectives which are very useful. You've got relaxing, cheap, so be careful here with the pronunciation. It's cheap, and its opposite, expensive. And finally, let's finish this recap video with a quick grammar point. Now it's quick, but it's very, very, very important. Lots of my students, whether they are at an A1, A2 level like you guys, or at a higher level, they all make this mistake. So you cannot say, I like, eat. You cannot say that. It does not exist. You can say two other things. You can say, I like to eat, or I like eating. So what's happened here? You cannot say, I like eat. You can't put the bare infinitive. The infinitive without to does not work. You can put after like, you can put the full infinitive, I like to eat, or the ing form, I like eating. So that, please get lots of practice, write lots of sentences, practice with today's vocabulary with travel and transport, make some nice sentences there. I like to travel by plane, I like to go by bus, I like going by bus, I like traveling by plane. Get some practice, write so that you avoid that horrible mistake that I hear very often. And that's it really, that's it for today. So thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.